Nelly at the 7th.
And we heard Nelly talk about how you really have to section off the greens on this course. Don't want to get on the wrong side of the whole location, and here she plays the slopes beautifully.
She would make that and get to 1 under par.
And these are the type of greens where once you kind of start to see the line and the pace, they're rolling so beautifully.
Uphill par 3, this for another birdie. This is getting silly at this point.
I think we need a full tally of how many feet of putts she made today.
She would take just 25 total putts.
This was earlier. Yihyang Lee. I felt like we were going to see a 1 here today when I went out there to take a look at the whole location. That was so close to going.
This is no gimme par 5, is it?
No, and it's uphill all the way towards the clubhouse. I was going to say it's important to stay below the hole, but that's pretty good too.
This is at the first. This is Matilda Castron. What a wonderful year it has been for Matilda. You can see 25th in the race to the CME Globe. The flag today is right at the back of the green, and you can't go over, and that is about as far as you can go. Let's go to the 7th, and this is Sandra Gall. Nice to see Sandra back on the LPGA Tour. And is that going to go in? I think it's going to happen. I think we're going to see one. This is Andrea Lee at the first. She was a late entry, Karen, because of Austin Ernst's withdrawal.
It is. She gets a second chance at it. Didn't quite get him on the Monday qualifier.
At the 2nd hole, after talking to her little sister Nelly a moment ago, Jerry is caught up with Jessica.
Yes, has this birdie effort from a little lower tier than where the hole's placed today.
I think this is one that she can be aggressive to. With these soft greens, front flags are quite nice. Good quality shot, a little bit left of the flag.
17th hole of the day for Sandra Gall. Par 5, 8th, her 3rd shot.
Oh, I thought it would break. She thought it would break, but guess we were a bit fooled.
She has been to a number of silent meditation retreats over the last few years, which many have suggested I look into. She's an artist. She's a bit of a Renaissance woman. Second shot at the 2nd for Brooke Henderson.
Saw Matilda take dead aim. Brooke does as well. That whole location is just on a tiny, tiny little shell.
This is Anne Van Dam on the tee at the 5th. It's nicely done. 5th hole playing 168 yards today. Rough can be pretty juicy around here as we go to 4.
And Jensen Castle for a bounce back birdie. Oh, how about this? 3 birdies and a bogey to start. Played the U.S. Women's Open at the Olympic Club, missed the cut.
Couple of pars to start the day for Danielle. Let's see if she can get it back into that little section of the green where the hole is cut today. That's a really lovely shot there. Well done. Good second shot that. It's just tough to get it close with the ridge short we saw. Let's go to the 4th.
Castron's 2nd.
And that's a 5-wood, 198. Good looking shot, starting right, trying to draw to the hole.
Very good. I mean, her ball striking, Karen, is just spectacular. Nearly a skin today on this hole, Karen.
It is a tough one, isn't it, Morgan? So long.
It's the 5th birdie of the day. The long, hard par 4.
Yeah, I agree. And the Solheim Cup being played on a course where she narrowly missed her first stateside victory a year ago at the Drive On Championship. That was a tattooed 6-iron there. She got a lot out of that one.
She's going to get a little bit better. Yeah, good shot. That's right, she narrowly missed out to Danielle Kang at Inverness just over a year ago. Back on the 5th with Danielle Kang coming off a double bogey on the previous hole. And looking to bounce back with the 2. I really felt like we were going to see a hole-in-one. I mean, we might.
Well, you're buying my lottery tickets if this goes in. Look out. Oh, it didn't have the spin on it.
Oh, I thought it would come. It's trying to come back. And it's not going to have enough pace to get to the hole.
Well, you never know.
I'm actually surprised, Grant. The 6th hole is playing as the 4th most challenging hole today. Just riding around this golf course, I really didn't think it was that difficult of a hole. I think it's the hole location tucked on that back right side, but Brooke made it look very...
I think if you can land this one about 3 or 4 steps past it, get a little bit of backspin on it, maybe a little bit slightly left, that's the line that you want to take if you want to make it, Tom. Spin.
There we go, come on. Oh, just needed a bit more.
Wasn't a great stroke there. Put a little bit too much side spin on the ball.
Because she wasn't eligible for the Solheim Cup because she wasn't a member of the LET.
To the 8th. And a 3rd at the par 5 for the amateur Jensen Castle.
This 8th hole has a really tricky green. Obviously only hitting a wedge in here. I was able to get it to stop close, but a lot of slope here. This is the green actually that the members complain about the most, the 8th hole.
You know that she's going to go straight at it. Yeah, oh, it was close, it was close. Leona now for the 2, straight back up the hill. No problem at all. It gets her back to 1 over, first birdie of the day for Leona Maguire.
If it were firm and fast, yeah, good night. Well, this looks pretty sweet.
Chip it. I thought that was a putter.
I think she just laid the face wide open there, Tom.
Oh, how about it? We talked about that with Anna Balas earlier, chipping it in.
To the par 5 8th. There's another one that's not reachable. Uphill par 5. Not in 2 anyway. And if anyone would try, it'd be Brooke, 3rd.
The only reason she might get this to the green around the green is because it's only 124 yards. That was lying dead into some very healthy grain.
Oh, yes.
And this would be a heck of a birdie out of the left rough, turning right.
All right, so the 2 who missed the fairway make birdie. Celine Boudier's next.
Little wedge here, choking down a tad bit from 114. This is on the exact line you want.
At the 10th hole, Jessica KORDA for birdie.
Up the hill, just turning a little right.
Okay.
And she's ecstatic.
That's a good way to put the front 9 behind you.
Get it back to level par, yes. Alison was a very good young talent that maybe came out a little too quickly on tour, lost her way a bit.
At the 10th NB Park.
That's from 149. Starting a little right, trying to draw towards the hole. That would make for a nice little bounce back.
At the 12th, Jessica KORDA's seen a lot of Mountain Ridge today.
She has drove the ball into a sprinkler head, but she got to actually move this one low lob wedge.
She may not see much more of this hole. Oh, wow.